Hey, what's going on again? Zavala, the KetoXican Mexiketo official keto guide. This is module number 4. We are almost done. If you got to this point, you should be very proud of yourself. Keep going back, rehearse everything, get to know, what ketones are, what's in, the process of it, the foods you're gonna eat. All right. So you're almost there. These are the basics, the quick, everything that I got to do, that my coach is actually just putting me, the shortcuts, like here, get into ketosis, let's do it quick. I'm telling you, man, 50 pounds in 90 days. I'm at like 70, almost 65, 70 pounds in like 6 months. Come on. You got to get the secrets from the big guys, right? Big shout outs to Jeremiah Peterson, man. All right, so here we go. Let's talk about measuring ketones, okay? Measure your ketones. There's different methods of measuring. There's really 3, okay? We're only going to talk about 2. Because those are the only ones that really matter, and 1 is the one that really matters. Okay, test strips. We're going to talk about blood testing yourself, and the little pokey and the mojo and all that good stuff. And there's a 3rd one, which is your saliva tester, but that's a waste of time. It basically does what the test strips do. Okay, so let's go to the test strips. Test strips, they measure your acetoacetates, or your ACAC levels. I like to call them your act wrong, act right. Measure your levels. What that is excess ketones in your body. Okay, that means that your body's producing so many ketones at the beginning, it doesn't know what to do, it doesn't know how to measure, it doesn't know what's going on, so it's just producing ketones. Like, it takes all the fat it just produces, right? That's why you get those high levels in your urine samples and your urine strips. These. Okay, these, you see, and these are your levels outside, from low to high, etc., etc. You get your little test strip. Okay, ladies, hold it in the urine for 15 seconds. Men, put it wherever you're going to put it for 15 seconds. The color will come right out. If you're low in ketosis, that means that your body already has a lot of ketones in it. If you're high, your body's still producing a lot of ketones, and that's at the beginning. So here's the deal. This is only going to be good until you get fat adapted. Once you're fat adapted, your body starts to learn how to produce the correct amount of the ketones needed to go throughout the day. Okay, it's not going to produce any more. So chances are that when you're measuring with ketone strips, you're not going to see any ketone traces. Thus, you're going to have to move on to the blood test. But here's the deal. By the time you're fat adapted, you should already start knowing how it feels. You should start knowing the symptoms of what being in ketosis is. You should understand that you're more cognitive in thinking, you're energized. It's just the feeling is more greater than being on carbs. You're not crashing all the time. You're not as hungry all the time because the ketones in your body are actually eating away at your fat. You're fasting longer. You really don't need to be blood testing that much. Well, I only blood tested twice throughout my whole journey. That was it. I knew the symptoms. I knew how it felt. So I didn't need it. Okay? So it's up to you. But if you're going to get into the blood test one, 0.6 to 3.0 mmOLs, that is really where the range that you want to be at. But I've seen from 1 to 5. I know if you go a little bit over 5, you start going into the 6, 10 range. That's the diabetic range. That's ketoacidosis, and that's not to be compared to any of this. Okay, this is a healthy keto diet. This is not ketoacidosis. That's a whole diabetic situation in terms. This is for people that are healthy. Okay. So now that we talked about these ketone strips, we talked about the blood test, we talked about the saliva tester, but you don't need the saliva tester. It measures the same thing. It measures excess ketones. All right. So now let's do this. Let's talk about supplements. Okay? And the reason I'm bringing up supplements in this ketone is because we're producing ketones, and I want you guys to know what exogenous ketones do to you. So exogenous ketones are external, and these are the ones you orally take. These are the ones you buy the box of ketones. I want to lose weight faster. I want to get into ketone faster. There's all sorts of stuff that they say, so many things out there that they're saying about that they're great, they're good. You know what? I don't promote them. Neither do my coaches. They never promoted it. The thing with the exoketones is that they're not gonna. They get in the way of the whole keto process. Okay. Your body's gonna take these ketones first before it takes yours. So if you're taking these ketones, it defeats the purpose of your body eating its own fat and producing ketones itself, right? You don't need these. You don't need these. People use them just to get into ketosis faster, and according to them, they lose faster, weight faster. That's not necessarily true. When you put something external in your body, the body takes it first, it puts it first in line. The same thing like with alcohol and stuff. It goes for it first. Yeah, it's going to feel better because you got ketones in your body, but it defeats the purpose of you burning your own fat. That defeats the whole purpose. So if you're going to use them, use them here and there, maybe right before a workout. But I'm not a big fan. I'm not saying yes or no. There's great companies out there that produce good ones, but that is totally up to you. I'm just telling you that it defeats the purpose. All right. I mean, if you are going to put supplements in your body, make sure you get your magnesium, your potassium. These are all part of your electrolytes, right? Get your salts in. Get your fatty acids in. Get some vitamin D in. Get your omega-3s in. The reason I tell you to get your omega-3s in is because a lot of you guys eat a lot of meat, and there's a lot of protein in that. You don't know where these animals have been at. So what happens is there's a lot of chemical and dangerous elements inside that build up in the fat, and that starts building up omega-6s in your body, and that's pretty dangerous if you consume too much. So the way you combat that is you hit it with omega-3s, fish oil. Okay, this is what fish has. This is what salmon has. You want to hit it back with that. Okay, so make sure you get your fish in too. Get your omega-3s in, and collagen. Collagen is great for the bones. It's great for your joints, and the reason that I'm a fan of that is because I work out a lot. You guys are going to work out a lot. You could get that in bone broth. Bone broth is great. And by the way, for those that wish to get some bone broth, if you don't want to make it, go to the website, and Kettle and Fire is one of our sponsors now. Go ahead and order yourself some batches from there. I'll leave the link in the. I'm gonna drop it for you guys in one of the modules. So collagen, I'm a big fan of collagen, and there might be other ones out there, but these are the main ones. Especially when you're at the beginning of ketosis, you're gonna be throwing them out. This is what you lose during the keto flu. You guys are familiar with that. And basically in the keto flu, go ahead and get some magnesium, some potassium. Potassium, you know what's great for potassium? Get yourself some cream of tartar and put it inside some water. Put it inside some lemon water. I put it inside my broth, just a little bit, maybe half a teaspoon, and you'll get your potassium from that. Anything else to cover here? No, not really. There you go. Okay, module number 4. The next module, you'll see what you got. All right. Zavala, KetoXican, Mexiketo official, Keto Guide, module 4. Love you guys. Take care.